welcome back to my channel. So today I'm sitting down and I'm going to introduce and talk to you about a little panning project I'm going to do on my channel for the rest of the year. I've never done a panning project. I mean, I have, but not here on YouTube. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Before we get started, don't forget to upload every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday for you guys. If you like this video while you're watching it, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. It really does help my channel out. And other than that, if you're excited and you like panning projects, project pans, then let's go ahead and get started. So I was definitely inspired to do this panning project from Sarah Rose here on YouTube. The day that I'm filming this video is the day that she uploaded her video titled 25 products I want to use up by the end of the year. And at the end of that video, she kind of called to action anyone who wanted to join her on this project pan, use up some products in their collection that they want to finish by the end of the year. And I was like, me, I want to do that. I want to join your project pan, Sarah. So that is what I am doing here today. I only picked 20 products. So I know Sarah has 25 and I was going to push it and do 25. And then I got this set of 20 down and I was like, okay, I feel good about these products. I feel like these are products that I actually can finish up. That's the thing about project pans that kind of intimidate me a little bit. It's hard to just narrow down those specific products because I feel like if I'm panning something and I want to use something up, I can only use that product until it's used up. So I wanted to just pick products that I felt good about, that I felt that I really could finish up by the end of the year because it is like the middle/end of September. We don't have much longer. So I only have about 3 months to finish all of these up, but I do think I can do it. I'm going to go ahead and have Sarah's video linked down below in my description box for you guys to check out. I definitely recommend you checking out her video and seeing what products she is going to use up, but also just her channel in general. If you haven't checked her out before, she's a sweetheart and I really like her and her calming presence and I love watching her videos. So if you haven't checked her out yet, I highly recommend. But let's go ahead and get started. I will say, if you have watched Sarah's video or if you do watch it after mine, she has way less makeup products in her products list than I do. And that's mainly because she does a rolling project pan throughout the year. So she already has makeup products in her makeup project pan, if that makes sense. So she's already focusing on makeup and other panning projects. I feel like I'm just repeating myself, but I went ahead and picked quite a few. I have about 10 or 11 makeup-y sort of items that I want to use up, and then the rest are skincare, hair care, and all of that. I have a couple primers I want to use up, and the first one is not going to be a surprise to any of you guys who actually watch my videos on a regular basis because I talk about wanting to finish this primer all of the time, and it is the Smashbox Primerizer. I actually really love this primer, and I'm really close to finishing it. If you can see, it's almost gone. That's why I really think I can finish this up by the end of the year. But I really like this primer. I don't necessarily want it to be gone, to use it up because I want it out of my collection. It's just older. It's 2.5 years old. I bought it during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty a long time ago, back in 2019, I think. So it's definitely older and I just want to use it up before it goes bad. And then I also want to use up the Tatcha, the Liquid Silk Canvas, but I have this mini version of it. I love this primer. It is a really wonderful primer. It's the perfect primer. It smooths and hydrates and pore fills, but grips your makeup on. It helps it last long. It's just kind of the all-around perfect primer. And I want to finish up this mini because during the upcoming Sephora sale, I want to purchase a full size of it because that is how much I love it. Sarah, on her video, she had lines of where she was with products and how much she had left and all that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to focus on working through these. I know I keep referencing her, but she is the one who inspired me to do this project pan, so that is why. But I have about half of this left, but I can definitely see myself using this up by the end of the year. It is a beautiful primer and I love it. Then I want to use up the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation. This is another product that I love. I don't want to use it up to really get it out of my collection. However, I did just buy the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Powder Foundation in the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. And just because I have that powder foundation and then this one, I don't use powder foundation that often. I mean, I guess I do because I've been using it every single day for work when I am working at Ulta. Well, not every single day because I don't work every day, but you know what I mean. Anytime I do my makeup for work, I've been using powder foundations, but I just don't really need 2 of them. So I love this one. I've been using it forever. And honestly, when this one's gone, I will eventually repurchase it. But I just kind of wanted to show you how much I have left. Sorry, it's all busted and crusted, but I have about that much left. So I have a pretty large pan in it, and I definitely can see myself using this up by the end of the year. It is such a good powder foundation. I love this. I've been using it for years, but yeah, definitely just want to use this one up. The next makeup product I want to use up is the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Concealer. I have the shade 03 Fair. I like this concealer, but it is getting really, really low. I definitely have like not very much left. If you can see that there, I'm kind of scraping it whenever I use it. And I just want to use it up. I do like it. I do enjoy using it. But I have a lot of concealers, like way more concealer than anyone really needs. So I just kind of want to use this one up, get it out of my collection. I think I would eventually repurchase it, but for right now, I just want to feel the satisfaction of using up a concealer. Then I have a couple lippy products I want to use up, and the first one is the MAC Brave Lipstick. I have so little of this lipstick left. If you could see, it's just a little tiny nub. So you'd think, oh, Emily, that's like gonna be so easy to use up that lipstick. Like there's so little left, like for sure you can use it up. I have so many lipsticks. And I'm not really going for this more like berry toned really very much anymore. I usually tend to go for more nudie lips, but I love this shade. I love this shade so much. I've been through, I don't even know how many of these MAC Brave lipsticks, probably like 4 or 5 over the years. It is such a good one. And I don't know when I got this, but I know this is a really old lipstick. Like maybe questionable if I should even put it on and wear it on my lips, but I'm going to do it anyways. But yeah, I love this shade. It's really beautiful. Actually, I would go with this makeup look and this outfit. But yeah, I really, really want to try to use this up. Hopefully I can do it. Then I also want to use up the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. This is in the shade Fussy. This was the first gloss bomb that I ever owned, and it's getting up there in age. It's like probably 2 years old, so I definitely want to make sure I am using it up. If you can see, I have like a little bit of wear and tear. Like it definitely is, when I take it out and look through the tube, there definitely is like not a ton of product left. There is some product for sure. I'm actually gonna use some right now. Why not? Get one more use out, right? There definitely is some product left in there, but I really do think if I focus on this and use this as a topper a bunch of times, I can use this up. But I love these glosses. I think they're beautiful and stunning. They're super shiny and pretty on the lips. They make your lips look really plump and juicy. So I don't think I'll have like trouble really using this because it really is such a beautiful lip gloss. But yeah, it's just getting older and I want to use it up. Then I have some brow gels I want to finish up. The first one is the Ilia Essential Brow Gel. This is their natural volumizing brow gel. I have the shade Medium Brown. I really like this brow gel. I really do. It makes my brows look super like fluffy and just pretty and fluffy, but it is really old, like really old, probably like 2 or 3 years at this point. And while I like it and I don't really want it to be gone, I have a lot of brow products and a lot of brow gels that I just kind of want to use this one up. Again, kind of like the concealer, I want to feel the satisfaction of using up a brow gel. This has a really interesting spoolie where it's short on one side and longer on the other. But again, it just combs through my brows so nicely and makes them really fluffy. So I like this. It's just older and I want to get it out of my collection. And then the next product I want to use up is the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. This is just a little mini size. I actually don't really love this brow product. I just don't really love it. I don't think it does much for my brows. The spoolie is interesting. It's not like the normal spoolie. It's like flat and then has a short and long. This is interesting, and I don't know. I just feel like when I use this, it doesn't really do a whole lot for my brows. I don't think it holds them too well when I'm spooling it through my brows. It kind of feels like I'm not putting anything on my brows. So that's like the main reason I want to use this up, is I just don't really love it that much. But I do think I can use this up by the end of the year because I've been using it mainly for work. Every single time I work, I've been using a brow pencil and then going in with this. So I think if I continue to use it for that, I can use it up. Next up is the Wander Beauty Lip Treatment Oil. I actually really like this lip product. I've been using it at the beginning of each time doing my makeup. So I put this on right before I start, and then as I'm doing my makeup, it just kind of like sinks into my lips and really helps hydrate them before I put my lip product on at the end. I like the wand. I like the shape of it and how it like glides on your lips. And it really does seem to be super moisturizing. I just have like quite a few sort of lip products like this that I want to get through. So I want to focus on this one to finish it up so then I can move on to a couple of the other ones I have. And I have 2 setting sprays. The first one, I don't think is going to come much of a surprise, kind of like the primer. I've talked about this setting spray quite a few times on my channel, how I want to use it up. And it is the Colourpop All Star setting spray. So they unfortunately do not make this setting spray anymore. I don't know why. It is a beautiful setting spray. It sets my makeup down so nicely, but gives a really pretty sheen and glow to my skin without like it feeling oily or greasy or anything like that. I am really, really low on this. I'm not gonna lie. If I had to guess, I would guess I'm like here. Like I really do not have very much of this left at all, but it seems to be the never ending setting spray. I feel like I use it and use it and use it, and it just keeps going. It keeps going strong. So I'm gonna try my best to use this up. I really do think I can though. The next one I'm a little unsure about if I can use up though, and it is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. So I have about half of it done, if you can see. The reason why I'm a little on the fence if I actually can finish this by the end of the year is because I don't love it. It's super scented. Like, it smells insanely watermelon-y, which is a nice scent. Like, it's nice and refreshing and fruity and sweet, but it's almost like too strong and it lingers a little bit. And also this is very, very dewy. So I don't love using this as a setting spray like after my makeup is done because it just leaves me pretty dewy. So I'm gonna try to start using this in the beginning of my makeup, like maybe spray it on my face and then go in and do my eyes and then do like primer, foundation, all of that. I'm really not good at using mists like that. I've tried to use mists like that before and I just kind of always forget. So I'm gonna have to try to like keep this on my desk back there to remember, but it's just a little bit older of a product and I want it gone because I don't really love it that much. So that was all the more like makeup-y items I have in this project pan for the rest of the year. I know it's a lot, but most of them are almost gone and I really do feel like if I focus on them and try, I really can use them up. So next up is more like skincare, hair care, that kind of stuff. The first thing though is the Dossier Musky Musk perfume. So I actually really do love this perfume. I think it smells divine. It's their version of the Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume, and I've had a sample of that perfume before and it smells so good. And this one smells like identical to it. That's the whole point of Dossier. So I have about like this much left. If you can tell, I've been using the heck out of this. Again, it's one that I use a lot for work. Before I go into work, I spray this on myself and it just smells so good. So I don't like really want it to be gone because it smells so good. However, it has been a hot minute since I've actually finished up a perfume. I have partnered with Dossier in the past, so they have sent me quite a bit of perfumes. I had some before that. Mike usually buys me a perfume for Christmas, so I just have quite the perfume collection, so it would feel really nice to use one up. Then we have a few skincare items I want to try to run through, and the first one is the Bliss Block Star Invisible Daily Sunscreen. This is SPF 30. I don't love this sunscreen. That's the main reason I want to use it up, and I actually don't know if I'm going to be able to. It's a rather new product to me. I've only used it, I've used it probably 10 or 12 times, but I just feel like I have quite a bit left and I don't love it. So like, I'm gonna have to really force myself and really intentionally use this because it's just not a sunscreen I want to reach for on the daily, but I'm gonna really try to use it up, mainly because I don't love it and I just kind of like want it, I just like want it gone. Then we've got a group of serums here. The first one is the Glow Recipe Avocado Ceramide Recovery Serum. I don't know. I just don't really love this, if I'm being honest. I don't know if it's really doing much. I bought this because it's supposed to be really good for redness. Now, my skin is very finicky. It's very stubborn. It doesn't like to change for the better at all, like ever, with like any products. And I also don't really know how, like, I'm not really being like super consistent with this, but I have about half of it left. If you can tell, it's about right here. So I do think I can use this up. I just haven't seen much of a difference in the redness in my skin using this, so I just kind of like want it gone. I also want to use up the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow AHA Resurfacing Night Serum. So again, I have about half done. I'm about right here. This is very old. I got this in BoxyCharm a while ago. I have had BoxyCharm for almost 2 years. I mean, I do think this was in like one of the last boxes that I got. However, it is pretty old. It sat in my collection for probably over a year before I started to finally use it. I like it. I do. It's nice and gentle. Like every once in a while, I do have like a little bit of stinging from it, but I kind of like that because I kind of feel like it's actually working. But I go in with this about maybe once or twice a week. So I'm really hoping with it being a little over half gone, I can really use this up. And then the last serum-y sort of exfoliant I want to use up is this mini of the Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant. I just don't think this is going to do much for my skin. This has salicylic acid. I don't know why I didn't realize that when I purchased it. Salicylic acid just isn't an ingredient that really works for me, but this is such a little baby size. I do think I can finish it up. I just kind of pour it on a cotton pad and then put it on my face. It says it unclogs and shrinks enlarged pores and smooths an even skin tone. I don't know. I haven't really seen much of a change with it, but again, it's so tiny and I haven't really super been using it consistently, but I just like want to use it up. 3 more products. The next one is the Grande Lash Enhancing Serum. So I got this little baby size with points from Sephora, so it's not like the full size or anything like that. It's pretty tiny, but I don't know. I just like want to use this up and see if I actually see a difference in my lashes. I've been using it for only about a week, maybe a week and a half, and I haven't really been using it every night. Sometimes I forget, I really do. I even put it on my nightstand right next to my allergy pill and my chapstick that I use and take every single night, hoping that that would remind me, and I still sometimes forget to apply it. But I have heard really good things about this lash serum, that people really do see a difference in their lashes whenever they use it consistently. So I just want to use this little mini up and see if I notice any changes in my lashes and if I would want to splurge on the full size, because it's kind of pricey. Then we have 2 hair care items and we are done. The first one is the Kristen S Style Reviving Brunette Dry Shampoo. So I ended up picking this up from Ulta a while back. I was working one day and stalking Kristen S and saw this and I was like, that sounds kind of nice. It says it's for all hair types. It's oil absorbing, odor eliminating. That is one thing I was really looking forward to, because I feel like after a couple of days of not washing my hair, it gets kind of smelly, like not like terrible or awful. And probably I'm the only one who can smell it, but you know how your hair is just not as fresh. By the time you need to wash it again, it's just not as fresh and you're like, yeah, I really need to wash my hair. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, I don't like this though. I really don't think it's that good at absorbing the oils in my hair. I really mainly use this on day 1 and sometimes 2, depending on how my hair is looking. I've gotten it down to only washing my hair twice a week, which is shocking to me. I used to wash it every single day, and then I was pumped when I got it down to 4 times a week, and then I was super pumped when I got it down to washing it 3 times a week, and now I'm like down to 2. And I like can't believe it, because I really do have oily hair, so like dry shampoo is my best friend. But yeah, I just don't think this is that good at absorbing the oils, so I'm just gonna use it up. I'm gonna use it on like day 1 and 2, like I was saying, and not repurchase it. And the last hair product I want to use up is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Honey Moisture Deep Conditioning Mask. First of all, how stinking adorable is this packaging? It is so cute, but this is kind of an older product to me. I've had it for quite a while, and actually I really only have like a tiny bit left. I don't even think you guys are going to be able to see it. There's only a little bit resting on the bottom. I actually have to have it upside down in my shower to be able to get any out. So I really probably only have maybe 2 uses of this left, possibly 3. But I don't know. I've mentioned this before. I just don't think I'm the person that really needs a super moisturizing hair mask. I keep buying them and I keep using them and they make my hair super soft and nice, but then I just can't really do much with it. So while I like this, it's getting a little bit older and I just want to use it up. Whoops daisy, I just realized as I was cleaning up and sorting everything that I totally forgot to mention this product. So this is my 20th product. I'm also going to try to use up the CeraVe Skin Renewing Night Cream. So I like this, but I don't love it. It is super thick and it's nice and moisturizing, and I think it'll be good as we go into the more colder, winter months. But I really want to use it up, and there's so many more night creams that I like more than this one. And that was it, you guys. That is 20 products that I want to use up before the end of 2021. They're just products that I either really want to get out of my collection because I don't love them, or they're older and I want to use them up. Shout out to Sarah Rose for doing this project pan and inviting others to join her. I'm super excited. I think I'm just going to update you guys as I do empties videos the rest of the year. I'm not really going to make another video updating you on my progress or anything. I'm just gonna kind of like mention them as I empty them throughout the rest of the year. Like this was in my, project pan or anything like that. But I'm hoping I can get all of these used up before the end of the year. Let me know down below if you think I can do it. Do you think I can use all 20 of these up? Because I don't know. I'm gonna try my hardest though. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're awesome and I love you. Please subscribe if you have not yet, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.